Hi guys, it's Ruth here, Artful Stampin. Okay, so I know I'm a few seconds late. Yes, I was reading lots of messages that were coming through. Okay, so welcome. And so this challenge has been thought up by a good Stampin' Up friend of mine called Julie. So she is one of my Stampin' Up sisters, and I saw her this week. And she said to me, "Oh, I'm doing a Christmas challenge with some of my customers." And I was like, "Oh, tell me more about it." So basically, I've asked her permission to go ahead and do this with my customers, and she may even be joining in as well. So that would be fun. So basically it means that you guys get challenged to do something Christmassy for the next 10 months in the lead up to Christmas. And the idea is that then you have lots of lovely Christmas tags, bags, cards, home decor, gifts, all sorts of things that you can then give to your loved ones. And you will have done it all by around October the 25th. Well, maybe November, but yeah, so basically before Christmas you all have had lots of stuff already made. So the first challenge this month is to make 10 tags, and basically we're going to set up a Christmas challenge Facebook group that you can all join in, and the challenge and competition is open to anybody and everybody. However, the prize is only available to people who are in the UK and people in America, because I am going to be collaborating with the lovely Denise Keppel-Garrison, and so she is from the States, and so she's going to be providing the prize for any of you guys who are from the States who are going to be joining in, and I'm going to be providing the prize from the people entering from the UK. Now, to be in with a chance to win the prize, which is £50 worth of Stampin' Up products. Yes, I said £50. It's not going to be a voucher. I'm going to be choosing the products, but I promise they are going to be good. It's going to be good stuff. To be in with a chance to win the £50 worth of product, you need to make sure you complete every round in the month that we set it. So I'm going to be setting a challenge today, the 25th of January, and you have got to the 24th of February to complete the project and to either email me a photograph or to put it on the Facebook. There's going to be a Facebook group created specifically for this challenge, so you've got a month to complete the challenge in. When you've completed the first month's challenge, you will automatically get included to then go through to the second round. If you do not complete the challenge, you will be removed from the group. Okay? Now, I know that sounds a little bit harsh, but we need to keep momentum going and keep all the inspiration going. And the idea is that you are going to then hopefully by the end of 10 months have a lovely collection of things to go on. Now, it might be that we go, okay, we might have a month amnesty, and if, I don't know, maybe you can, if you perhaps miss by a day or so, we just give you a little forfeit, and maybe you have to make something extra. So, we might be open to, a little bit of mercy. But, we're giving you a month. We're giving you a month. Okay, so do you want to know what the challenge is for this month? I'm going to start easy on you. So Denise is also going to be going live later on this evening in a few hours' time. And so she is going to be creating exactly the same thing. And we're going to be posting the photos to be inspirational to you guys, and then you can get creating, and then exactly trying to get the world crafting. So do you want to know? Do you want to know what we're going to make tonight? See if you can guess. I make a lot of these. I do make a lot of these, and I'm going to be using a technique that I know everyone loves. Okay, so we are going to be making 10 tags. Okay, 10 tags. That is your challenge for the month. Okay, and you can make them as detailed. Oops, sorry about that, guys. I just had to grab something to sit on because I can't see the things. Okay, so the challenge this month is to make 10 tags. Okay, so they've got to be 10 Christmas tags. One sheet wonder, absolutely. Now, you don't have to do your tags one sheet wonder. You can do them however way you like, and I've actually got a couple of examples here of previous tags that I've made. So these are ones that I did. So this was a one sheet wonder one I think I did on Facebook Live around Christmas time. It was either that or Facebook or or Periscope or YouTube. I can't remember, but this was, you know, a one sheet wonder. So we're going to do something similar today, but with a slightly different technique. Now this was a tag that I made, oh gosh, about maybe 2 years ago. So this is a little bit more detailed. This is the scallop, well, it was when the scallop circle punch was around, and that's gone now, so you can see how long ago that was. But this was a little bit more detailed using the gold foil, some embossing, some flowers. This is the fine tip glue pen here. But I've kept hold of these. I made a few of these and put them on some Christmas presents. But this is one that survived that I didn't send. And I kind of keep it to look at because I really love how it turned out. So actually this is, I think, oh gosh, what's the name of that colour that's gone? Blackberry Bliss. I love that colour. That's gone. Yes, demonstrators can enter if they want to. Yeah, that's fine. Basically, you just got to be in the challenge to win it, and you've got to just stay in the challenge each month to carry through. Actually, I think I saw Julie come on. Hi, Julie. Thank you so much for the idea. It is fantastic. Right, we are going to be doing One Sheet Wonder, and we're going to be doing the baby wipe technique. Okay, so I've not done this technique for a little while. So here I've just got a piece of plastic as a lid of something. And I'm just going to be laying down my baby wipes. So I'm just going to fold these in half to create a custom ink pad. So if this is a new technique to you, then sit tight, hold on to your pants, because this is a good one. It's a great way to use re-inkers, and it's just such a gorgeous technique. Every time I do it, it turns out different. And it's a way of kind of controlling the ink that goes onto your work. Right, so here I've got the Regals collection of re-inkers. Now this is just a little tip. The boxes that Stampin' Up sell, they fit the 10 re-inkers beautifully into the boxes. So I have labelled all mine up with all the different names. And so I want to create, and I've got Blooms and Wishes here to the side. I've got these stamps here. And so I'm going to go for sort of a traditional looking, maybe like a poinsettia look. So I'm going to put a blob of, actually I'm going to get the stamp out so that you guys can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to go for this stamp here. Hi everybody, welcome, welcome. Okay, so I'm going to get a bit of the re-inker. I'm going to put some yellow on the stamp itself. Okay, now just keep watching, because then you'll realise why I'm doing this in a second. Okay, so this is some Cajun craze that's going on now. And then I'm going to put some cherry cobbler on here. Now I've got 2 cherry cobbler re-inkers here for some reason. I don't quite know why. But anyway, I do use this colour an awful lot, so it will soon get used up. Okay, so I'm not going to turn that over and plop it onto there. What I'm going to do is get my custom ink pad, and I'm just going to lay that over the top like that and push it down. Okay. And then I'm going to flip it back over like that. Now, I've just realised this is a good time to share out this video if you haven't done so already. And please, please, please do invite anybody to come and join in the fun, especially as there's going to be a prize at the end of it. So if you've just joined this Facebook Live, please, when this is over, go back and watch the beginning of it, and then you'll be able to... Is it okay to use retired product? Oh, that's a really good question, Kimberly. The only thing I would say is, as long as it has some Stampin' Up product on it, I'm happy for you to use whatever, whether it's retired or whatever. So if you're able to just explain what you've used in case somebody says, oh, you know, what did you use in that, then that would be fantastic. But basically there has to be at least one Stampin' Up product used, and not just cardstock. I mean, you know, something significant like stamps or whatever. I think that's a fair thing, isn't it, Denise? Hi, Carolina. Okay, so I'm just... Okay, I need to explain what I'm doing here. So I laid my my stamp down, and I'm just now inking up the areas. So this is cherry cobbler going around the edge. I put some Cajun craze around the sort of middly bit, and then some crushed curry right in the middle there. Okay. And then we're going to see how that turns out. So always remember to put the lids back on your inkers, and I like tighten them up super tight because I do not want these inks going everywhere. Okay, so I'm just going to stamp down on my pad, and I think what I'll do is just pull in some scrap paper to show you how this is going to turn out. So I'm going to do that here first. Okay guys, you see that, how that turned out? And then I think I'm going to just move it along and do second generation stamping like that. Okay, so it's quite dark at the moment. Yeah, sorry, if you have missed anything, we are going to be doing blog posts, and there is going to be yeah, a specific Facebook group to do this. So yeah, follow me on YouTube. This video is also going to be on YouTube, so hello if you're watching from YouTube. Okay, so here we go. So I have now got a piece of A4, a thick, very vanilla cardstock here, okay? And I'm going to be cutting this up for my tags, but to start off with, I'm going to stamp in a line across twice, okay? So this is the way I do a lot of my one sheet wonders for if I'm making tags, because it's such a simple technique. Okay, so I'm using my custom ink pad to the side here. And I'm inking up, stamping, twisting my stamper around and stamping again, okay? Okay, if you guys don't follow Carolina Sanchez, she makes the most gorgeous jewellery on Etsy. So Carolina, can you just put your Etsy name, please? So Carolina is one of my oldest friends. I knew her from school. We've known each other since we were 11. And she makes gorgeous silver jewellery, and she uses semi-precious stones, and yeah, totally amazing. Yes, you do have to keep your face. Yes, come on, you can do it in half an hour, Denise. This challenge should only take half an hour. It's only making 10 tags. Come on, you can do it. Okay, so I'm trying to not have it in such a straight line across to make it look a bit different. I wasn't concentrating then. Those ended up a bit sort of straight. I didn't really mean to do that. Okay, nearly finished the flowers. Okay, and I'll probably end up making a few more because this ink pad is still juicy. I can still use it. Thanks, Carolina. So it's Blossoming Silver at Etsy. Please do follow her. Okay, so now I'm going to do some leaves, and I want the leaves to be a little bit variegated. Actually, I want some of these as well. So let me just grab this one first. Oh no, I think I'll use this one. Okay, so this is like a little daisy thing. No, you don't have to craft along at all. Basically, as long as you complete the challenge within a month. So you've got till the 24th of February to complete this challenge, and you've got to post the results on the Facebook page that we're going to be creating, and then you'll be automatically put through to the next round. If you don't complete the round, you're eliminated. So that's how it's going to work. So you've got to go through each of the 10 rounds to be entered into the prize draw at the end. So no, you don't have to craft along with me right now. This is purely to give you some inspiration. You can make your tags however way you like. You know, you don't have to do one sheet wonder. You can do it however way you want to do it, as long as you make 10 Christmas themed tags with at least one Stampin' Up product. Okay. But we're going to be writing that on a big blog post to make it clear. Oh dear, look, I stuck my fingers in there. We're going to cover that up. Okay, so that's some more of the flowers. So on my custom ink pad, there's a space here. I'm going to just add some green. And I think actually it'd be quite fun to add some Island Indigo. There, like that. For my leaves. Okay, I love these leaves in here. They get used an awful lot. Has one just come out? Oh no, have I got one missing? No, I haven't got one missing. It's right here. Okay, that's good. Oh yeah, definitely. Mitten stamps, that's fine. So the first challenge is to make 10 Christmas themed tags. Okay, so here I am. I'm going to go in with the leaves there. And I've gone for a Regals kind of theme. Those are the colours I'm using. So I've used always artichoke and a little bit of Island Indigo, although the Island Indigo seems to be showing up more than the artichoke at the moment. Oh, don't think of it as a commitment. Just think, I've been inspired. I'm going to go ahead and do it. Don't worry about it. Okay, so this is a really easy way to get lots of tags done in one go. I've just realised supposed to leave room for a sentiment, but I think I might have to just put all the sentiments on the back of the tags instead of on the front, because I've used up a lot of space on the front of them for the design, which is kind of cute. Now, I was hoping to maybe just use one stamp set for this, but I am itching to put a little bit of texture and some dots in the background. So I think I might grab a stamp from one of my favourite new stamp sets, the Waterfront stamp set, just to put a little bit of kind of texture into the background of this now. Where's it gone? Okay. And I think I'm going to do the little speckles in crushed curry. Could I emboss in a dark colour? Yeah, I suppose I could. I don't think I am. I was planning to do some gold glitter in a second with the Tombow, so hold on, I'm not finished yet. Okay, so I'm just putting some of the speckles now on the background of this. This just helps to ground the design a little bit, so it doesn't look like everything is just floating in the air. Okay. Let's set everything aside, bring in my trimmer. So I'm going to be cutting these up so that I can use the tag punch, which is still one of my favourite punches. Okay, so this is UK measurement, so this is an A4 piece of cardstock. I'm going to cut it at 10.5 centimetres. Okay. And then, because this is going to be I guess the bottom, I think. Oh, anyway, it doesn't matter which is which. I'm just going to go ahead and cut it. So I'm going to be cutting these at... Oh, no, I don't know if it's going to cut through the two. We'll see. I might have to just do one. We'll see. Okay. Okay, so the whole point of this challenge is that it's supposed to be fun, and also it's to take the pressure off you around November time when you suddenly go, oh my goodness, I haven't got enough cards and I haven't got enough tags and I haven't got enough bags. You are going to have a stash full, okay? So maybe actually in November, instead of, I'm not going to set you a challenge on the 25th of November, I want to see pictures of your stashes of stuff that you've made, okay? I know I just said the C word, but I'm only going to say the C word on the 25th of the month, Michelle, okay? I promise. Okay, so here we go with this punch. Look, isn't that fabulous? An immediate tag there. And I think I might even do 2 at a time. Let's see if it works. Thank you. So you could use these for if you are a maker, if you're a craftsperson and you know you're giving away gifts, you could make these to embellish your packaging for your gifting or your selling. This tag punch is awesome for that. Yeah, you can do this, Denise. We'll be watching Denise live. So if you don't follow Denise already, if you don't follow her on Facebook, please go to Ladybug Stampin on Facebook and follow her page. And you'll get to see what she's going to create later. Denise, what in how many hours' time are you going to be doing yours? We might not be awake here in the UK, but we can always go back and watch it again. It is a very cool punch. Ladybug Stampin. Okay, so I'm setting these out now. Here are my 10. And I'm just going to grab some glue. I'll clean my nozzle because it's a little bit mucky. It's in about 5 hours time. Okay, so if you're from the States, then just go ahead and watch Denise live later on, but us in the UK, we'll probably just watch it again in the morning if you want some more inspiration. So remember, if you're in the UK or the States, you can you can enter this competition anyway, but the prize is only going to be available to people living in the UK or the United States. So I'm going to be providing the prize for the UK participants, and Denise is going to be providing the prize for the American. Okay, so I'm just adding glue to all the centres of the flowers. And because the glue takes a little bit of time to dry, I'm not worried that it's going to stop being tacky. Oh, that's good. Okay, so done that. So now I've got the glitter. Now I used to have a little scoopy thing. Oh, maybe I haven't got it anymore. Okay, I'm just going to use my bone folder because I don't want it to go everywhere. I just want it where I want it. Oh no, I put my finger in it. Oh no! Oh, and I've missed out one. Okay, right guys, I'm just going to concentrate on this for a second. I only just thought of it. It was only because about the whole bone folder. I was just looking for something on my desk and it was the only thing I could find. Ooh. Okay, I'm nearly done, guys. I'm nearly there. I'm nearly there. Okay, so if you don't like using glitter, please go ahead and use the Wink of Stella. That's fine. You can use that instead if you want to. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. I need to put some glue on there. I just thought it would be a fun way to use the glitter because I'd actually forgotten I had this stuff, and I dug it out the other day when I was doing some mixed media stuff and thought, oh my gosh, this glitter is so gorgeous. It is so fine. It's not your kind of like average, you know, Poundland glitter that's quite thick and nasty. Sorry, it's not nasty at all. Thick and a bit clumpy. This stuff is super fine, so it's very elegant. Very, very elegant. You can look how detailed that is. Isn't that cute? Okay, I'm just going to lay these tags on my stand for a second because to get this glitter off here. So you can see I'm just flicking the back of it and it's all coming off perfectly fine. So there we go. Woohoo! Just got to make sure I don't sneeze or something. Oops. Right, so if you're interested in making these tags how I've done them, I'll just do a quick run through of what I did. I used the Blooms and Wishes stamp set that is available in the current Stampin' Up catalogue. If you'd like to purchase it, please go to artfulstampin.co.uk. Then the reinkers that I use was, it does have a little Norwegian look. Yes, you're right, Bobby. The reinkers that I used was Crushed Curry, Cajun Craze, Cherry Cobbler, Island Indigo, and Always Artichoke. And then the tools I used was the trimmer, the Stampin' Up trimmer, the Tag Topper Punch, okay, Tag Topper Punch, and I used the Tombow glue, and also the bone folder just to scoop it, but you don't need to do that necessarily. The Stampin' Up gold glitter, and I think I might put some ribbon on it. Now look at that, isn't that amazing? Like, I've used loads of this glitter and it still looks like it's full. I know it's because it's probably got some air in it, but honestly, I've used quite a bit of this and it's still going very strong. Okay, so now do I dare put some ribbon through this right now? You need to buy the stamps, Bobby. You go ahead, boy. Go buy the stamps. I knew you called you girl then. Excuse me. This is one of my go-to stamp sets because it is so versatile. So versatile. Okay, I'm just rifling through my ribbons to see if I've got anything appropriate. Yeah, I'll just do one just to show you what it looks like. Okay, I'm just gonna... This is so rustic and gorgeous. I love it. Really nice scissors. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get the gold thread. Oh, come on, gold thread. Come on, don't do this to me. Have you got the linen thread? I may have, but I want gold. I want gold on this one. It's very fine stuff, this gold thread. You can barely see it. So I'm going to wrap it around a few times. And I just love the contrast of this very, very fine thread here against this kind of like rustic Hessian ribbon. Now the Hessian ribbon and the gold thread are current. They're available in the current annual catalogue. And I hope this thread stays forever. I love it. I use a lot of this thin thread, and it is an absolute bargain, this stuff. It's £2.75 and you get 250 meters of thread. Now granted, you use about 5 meters on every card, but you know, it will last you a long time. Oh look, and it's a pain to... I don't think I've ever tied a bow with this stuff, but let's see if I can do it. Oh yeah, I can. Woohoo. It is super fine. Usually I just sort of dollop it onto cards and then stick it down and hope for the best. But, oh, there we go. Oh, I've tied it. Woohoo! Now I've got to do 9 more. Okay, so that's the fine thread attached to the Hessian there. And my gorgeous 10 Christmas tags all ready and done. Right, now the other thing I'm going to say is that for each challenge I'm going to put 1 item aside from each challenge. So I know I've made 10 tags, I'm going to keep 9, but one of the tags is going to make it into the prize draw. Okay, so whoever wins the oh, should we do it as 2 separate prizes, Denise? Do you think we can have the £50 prize and then a collection of 1 item from all the months? Do you think we should have 2 prizes, or should we just have 1 grand prize? One or 2, Denise? Yeah, yeah. So you can do yours in America and I'll do mine in the UK. Okay, so there's going to be 2 prizes at the end of the 10 months. There's going to be you vote for 2 prizes. Yay, Jill. So there'll be a £50 prize draw, or there will be a prize of having 1 item from all the 10 months of the items that I make as the samples. I think that's fair. Okay. So, oh, I've got a big blob of glitter on that one. I didn't mean to do that, but I'm just going to reduce that blob because it looks a little bit odd. I promise I won't send you this one. This one's not quite right. Okay, so I will put this away for the month. Yeah, a runner-up prize. Or it could be first prize. I don't know. Maybe we'll give the person who gets drawn first the choice. They might want our creations. Anyway. Right. Well, thank you so much for joining and making this such a successful launch. Watch out for announcements of the Facebook group over the next few days, and also a blog post. Please do invite your friends to come and join in. Basically, they've got another month to join in. Okay, and be nice, share it out. Let's have the more the merrier, because the idea is not just the prize money. Please, I know, like, it sounds like, oh my goodness, the prize is just so fantastic, but it's actually more about the inspiration, because you are going to be seeing not just our creations, but you're going to be looking at each other's creations, and that is really the whole point of it, that you guys get some inspiration and go, oh wow, you did that with that is so cool, and I think I'm gonna have a go. Okay, so the idea is that we just get all our heads together and get creating, and yeah, we go from there. Okay, so and then maybe what we could do is organise some sort of swaps or something like that within we'll see how it all goes, but we might be able to organise some things within the challenge group as well. So that would be quite fun, wouldn't it? Okay. Right. Exactly. You're going to have tags, bags, cards, decor. I know. We could even do jewellery. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Okay. Sharing is caring. I love it. Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining, and just watch out for all the announcements soon. And if you're in the United States or in Australia, you might be able to get and watch Denise's one later on in about 5 hours time. Okay, share, absolutely. Take care. Bye.